Hi guys, and welcome to the Independent GTS Hungary channel tonight for a new Gran Turismo Sport stream. A really special one. You may not know me on this channel. My name is Illusion. I'm a French broadcaster, and tonight I will be commentating you the ALL4SIM Battle 2020 between IGTSH and KKR. A really good racing that we will have tonight. Two awesome races that I will present to you right after. Welcome to everyone. Welcome to everyone that is watching the rediffusion, the replay also. So just before I'll present everything that you will have tonight, I need to present myself. So my name is Illusion. I'm a French broadcaster, so that's why I have a really big French accent, obviously. And tonight I'm streaming for IGTSH because my good friend Richie asked me to challenge me to do that for a really big event tonight. Like I said, IGTSH versus KK Racing, so one of the best team from Hungary against one of the best team from Czech Republic, so two of the best team of East Europe. It will be a really big contest tonight, and I hope you'll like it. So please be kind with me. It will be pretty hard for me because it's my first time doing a broadcast in English after a lot of years in French, but I'll hope it will be good. Like I said, we'll have a really great racing tonight, so we're still doing tests right now. Okay, hope I'll say everything in English. It will be easier for you to understand, obviously. Hope I'll not make any French words in my stream, my broadcast. It will be pretty hard. 14 drivers tonight, so it will be a whole room completed with drivers, all really talented, so that's a good one. Obviously, IGTSH, you know, you use drivers from this team if you are teammates with them, but we have some huge drivers that I will present in the qualifying, the real qualifying, because it's, like I said, a test start. Yeah, test start. Apparently everyone started well for now, so it's a pretty good one, so that everything is now under control. Okay. For now, I need to present you the whole night. It will be two races, 30 minutes, then 40 minutes. Both of them will be preceded by qualifications of 15 minutes each, and we'll be in Interlagos for the first race with Group 3 cars, and on the second one it will be this time Group 2 cars, so faster cars, and it will be pretty interesting to see, because two really different kind of cars. And I think test is ended. Yeah, test is ending. Okay. Okay, nice. So all good, nice. Start in 2 minutes. So, like I said at the beginning, I'll present as drivers at the start of qualifying. 14 drivers. I'll start by present IGTSH and then KKR, sorry. Just need to wait for two more drivers, and I think need to wait for Adam and Saunter, sorry. The R will be hard to to tell in English, but I'll try my best to have an English accent and not a French one. It will be hard, but I'll try it. Okay, everything is good. Now everyone on track, and we are on the way for this ALL4SIM Battle 2020 between IGTSH and KKR. Okay, nice. So it will be also interesting to look at which cars drivers choose, because it's Group 3 and there is a lot of choice. For now we can see Aston Martin, a Lexus, Volkswagen Beetle, even RCZ, so it will be interesting to see a Peugeot right there. Let's see how it will be for this driver. And welcome Laszlo, welcome to the stream. And a lot of Lexus, so apparently most common choice, most famous choice for the drivers to have the Lexus RCF. But a few cars that are a little bit more surprising, like this Dodge Viper for example, or even the Peugeot RCZ. Really odd choice, but maybe they can work off, they can pay off, and we need to, we will, I guess, saw it in qualifying. All 14 drivers are here and ready. And thank you, Laszlo. First time in English for me, so it will be pretty hard, but like there's a first for everything, and like Richie wanted to challenge me, and I don't know if it was a good choice, but I accept the challenge. So we'll see. Welcome David, welcome to the live stream. Hope you are doing well too. So obviously IGTSH are well represent tonight. It will. I didn't precise it, but it will be a 7v7 battle. So 7 drivers from IGTSH, 7 drivers for KKR, and we are on the way, like said the Czech commentator. So we are on the way. I hope it will be a really good one. Just wait. Oh, unfortunately, oh no! Unfortunately, a driver been disconnected. I don't know for now how it will work, but welcome TB to the live stream. And we are on the way, so I'll present all the drivers. Just wait before until a choice is made, because someone has been disconnected. So we'll wait, but I think it will just go on last place. And apparently everyone can go, so it's a really good news. And I'll present everyone, 14 drivers tonight. I count the poor KKR racer that has been disconnected. But we are exactly 13 right now. Let's start with IGTSH. First driver, it will be Kende with Aston Martin V12 Vantage. Nearly said it in French, but it's V12. Kende will be the first one. He will be 12th to make a time. Ahead of him, it will be Pachi with the number 7 Lexus RCF. Like I said, the most common choice of all drivers right now on track. Ahead of him, another one of his teammates, also with the Lexus. It will be Santer with number 15. Fourth drivers from Hungarian team, it will be Senseiakos with number 300. I'll say 333. It will be really easy for me. But with number 333, another Lexus with Senseiakos. Then the only Dodge Viper on the track, it will be IGTSH Big Dave. Really need to focus on this guy because this choice is pretty interesting. Then 6th driver for IGTSH, it will be Adam W with number 103. Volkswagen Beetle for him. Another really interesting choice. Let's see how it turns out for him. And obviously for IGTSH, last driver will be Richie, obviously number 21. Also with the Lexus RCF. So let's see how he can turn this race with his car. On the other side of the track, we'll have Czech and Slovakian team KK Racing, KKR, with first driver right now in the Aston Martin. It will be Mario, Slovakian driver. Then we have a Czech driver with Direk I think it's Zurek, I know, so a really good driver with the Peugeot RCZ for him. Really interesting choice. Another Lexus, first Lexus for KKR, it will be AJ Speed, drivers that I don't know, so first time I see this driver. Good luck to him. Then his teammate, another fast driver from Slovakia, Hydrotype, that we need to focus on. We have also KKR Ballis, it's number 77, and Aston Martin for him too. And last driver, just here, Jack Daniels with another Aston Martin. And unfortunately, we have drivers that has been disconnected at the start of the qualification for now. First times underway now, 129.9 for Mario, 17th, 10th ahead of his teammate Derek, 29.9, 75. And for now he's in purple at the end of first sector. Right after we have AJ Speed, so top 4 all with KK Racing drivers, so really fast for now and really strong in qualifying. 130.115 for AJ Speed, 130.4 for 9 for Hydrotype. First IGTSH driver, it's Kende for now with a 30.4, sorry, 6 milliseconds ahead of Jack Daniels with a 0.505. But for now, like, KKR are really good in qualifying. Six drivers in the top 7 because Ballis is 7th right now, 30.536 ahead of Center in 30.7. Big Dave with the Viper 30.9, 30.9 also for Adam. And Richie, we saw Richie didn't make a proper time in the first one. So I guess for Pashi and Setsiakos it's the same thing right now. We'll follow Richie on the end of his second lap. Hi Dixon, how are you, mate? Yeah, I'll tell it just after. Just focus on qualifying for now. And Richie will go in third, up at third place, 30.041. The best time for him right now, and best time for IGTSH 2 for now. Only 74 milliseconds ahead of Aja and 83 behind Mario for now. And Derek with the new pole time, 129.77. Really good time for now. He's 2/10 ahead of Mario, so really great time right now. Sensiakos, big difficulties for him, 31.2, only in P13. Just ahead of him it will be Adam. Didn't improve on his last lap, like Center. Big Dave, now with the 30.7, get ahead of Center, his teammate. And Pashi, 30.6, he was last and is now in P9. Like Dixon said, really important, the winner of tonight will be given Thrustmaster TLMC pedals, so really big presents, really big prize for the winner, so it will be really interesting to see who can win this prize. Only the best tonight will have the opportunity to have it. Mario improved his time at the same time, 129.9, so now only 1/10 and a half behind his teammate Derek. Big Dave was improved also in P6 now, 130.4. Just 6 milliseconds ahead of Hydrotype. Hydrotype that didn't improve because he stopped at the end of last lap. Pashi and Sensiakos both improve. Let's find them. Pashi is now on P5 and Sensiakos P4. Sensiakos is back for now, 130.0. And for Pashi, 130.1. Only 28 milliseconds between them two. And Pashi will, I think, go to the pit lane. Return to the pit lane. Just a car behind went a little bit wide at turn 4. And for now, IGTSH are back on the game. P3, 4 and 5. But top 2 is still KKR's driver, Derek and Mario. Hydrotype only P9 for now, it's a bit hard for him. he must struggle a little bit, but we know he's a really fast driver and he can make it. 1/10 ahead for now on his best time, so he can improve up to P8 ahead of Big Dave. We'll see about that. Both of Derek and Mario didn't. Oh, sorry. Needed to cut my mic for a while. So I was saying both of Mario and Derek couldn't improve on their time. So we'll see how it will affect them at the end of qualifying. For now, 6.5 minutes left in qualifying, so they have time to improve and to stay ahead of Richie, Senseiakos and their teammates. Richie for now first drivers for IGTSH, and now in purple at the end of sector 1. Really need to focus on Richie, because we know that he's really fast ahead at the end of sector 2. Derek and Mario for now are not improving. I think they are not improving. Driver just behind them, so they've been catched by someone. I think it's Aja speed. Yeah, it's Aja. Aja for now. He can improve. He can improve. He was faster on this lap, 30.1. Let's see if he can improve. No, he can't. Neither the teammates, Derek and Mario, couldn't improve too. Richie in purple at the end of both first sectors. Can he be back on top 2 on first row at the end of his 6th lap of qualifying? No, for 39 milliseconds. Unfortunately, he's still in third for now. His teammates Adam and Santer improved. Adam is now in, they still 12 and 13th, 30.7 for Santer and 30.9 for Adam. So everyone is under 1 minute 71, so it's pretty fast. Every drivers are fast right now. Pretty interesting to see that. And for now, Derek is still in pole position right now. 1/10 ahead of his teammate, but still in red for now. A bit struggling on the last laps. And Aja did a mistake on this, or he braked to wait until his teammates arrived, because he's 7 seconds slower, so there must be a reason. Mario at the end of this lap will not improve like Derek. Let's see Jack Daniels. No, it wasn't him. It was no, not Hydrotype, so it was Ballis. Yes, it was Ballis, but he will not improve. Big Dave will improve. Now he's still in P8 for now. 1:30.205. 8 milliseconds behind Jack Daniels. Really close between these two drivers from the two different teams we have tonight. Derek still being chased by Mario, giving slipstreams to his teammates. So for now he's not being chased, being catched by any drivers. Richie once again in red at the end of sector 1, so a little bit struggling to make something better than 29.9, because no, he just made it. He just made the 29.9. Didn't saw it. 29.989. Now there are three drivers, to have the 129, the under 30. So really great times from those drivers, really fast right now. Need to check with Hydrotype, because for me he can catch a really good time. I need to do it fast because there is only 2 laps remaining. 2 laps remaining on those qualifying. It will be now or never for the drivers. Let's get back with Senseiakos
soon at the line. We have also Jack Daniels. No, it was IGS or no. Trying to find these red drivers that are coming onto the pit straight. For now, absolutely no one can improve. And like I said, 2 laps remaining for those drivers. 2 laps remaining. No one could improve on the lap number 8. And there is still a driver that is alone on pit lane. A yellow flag, it's an IGTSH driver that is stopped by. And I wonder if it's Richie. It was Richie! It was Richie! He'll have another lap to try chasing for Mario and Derek. And because we're talking about them, let's follow them on their penultimate lap. No and no. Both of them can't improve. And last lap for this qualifying session. Last chance that they can have to maintain their first row for this first race. Richie for now is in a bit of trouble on those laps. Pretty hard for him right now. Sensei Yakos also brake during this lap to wait for Richie, so he will not improve. Kende will improve. Kende will improve, is now in P10 ahead of Balis, 130.485, 51 milliseconds ahead of Balis, and 36 behind Hydrotype, that is still in P9, pretty surprising. Garnier is back on the room, so I don't know if he will be able to race on race 1. Teammate Hydrotype on the line, he will not improve. Last lap for Hydrotype, and we'll check with Derek and Mario. Last time they will cross the line because, like you can see, in French, sorry, but like you can see, last lap. It says last lap. I just remember that I forgot to turn my game in French, in English, so I'm sorry. But Derek will cross the line. We can't improve. Mario 2, Big Dave will not improve. Can Richie do it on last lap of this qualifying session? Will improve to take this maiden pole position. For now, there is a lot of driver ahead of him. HSP is behind. Kende is ahead. We'll check with Kende. Center is just a center. Can't do it. Adam will improve, but only by 8 milliseconds and stay in P13. Richie, can he do it? No, he can't. But Sensei Yakos can do it. 129.9 and he's in P2, 9 milliseconds ahead of Mario. And we will not have a first row KKR. We will have Sensei Yakos in P2. Great improve on last lap, and is now on first row ahead of Mario and behind our pole man Derek. Hydrotype will take P8, 130.198, and KKR are really dominating this qualifying session. On top 8 we have 5 drivers from the Czech team, only 3 from the Hungarian team, and Derek will take pole position ahead of Sensei Yakos in P2, Mario in P3, and Richie in P4, Pashi and Age Speed on row 3. Row number 4 we'll check right now. It will be Jack Daniels and Hydrotype, 100% KKR on this 4th row. In P9 we have Big Dave ahead of Kende, Balis outside of top 10 ahead of Center and Adam. The grid is now in place. 30 minutes of racing on Interlagos, first of the 2 races of the ALL4SIM racing, and we're on the way on this first race. Derek with a brilliant start ahead of Sensei Yakos. and session will be restarted apparently. Yeah, session will be restarted apparently. Confirm. Okay, unfortunate. It was a really great start for Derek, but it will be restarted because we'll wait for I don't remember his name. Need to Gagne Opile. Say it right. Okay. Unfortunately, it will be cancelled and restarted with the same grid. And thanks Dixon for the title of the stream. I didn't know how you expected to done it, but yeah, pretty nice to be able to change it like that. Pretty good. Okay, we'll wait until everyone is ready. Ready, sorry. Obviously, settings have been changed. Can I just try to? Sorry, it will be in French, obviously, but I'll try to change it in. I don't know if I can change it. No, I'll need to during the break. I'll try to change my Gran Turismo settings from French to English, like that you can read at least, and maybe have a better understanding of the race, because in French it will be harder for you. And I forgot to mention it, but drivers are in race medium for the first races, at least in Group 3. I think one of the more interesting tires to race on, so a pretty good choice for this event to race on medium tires. And now everyone is on track, so I'll present the drivers that just came in. Here, I can't find it right now. Just here. Okay, Lexus RCF for him, Gagne 1803 will be our 14th driver on the grid, and he'll also start in P14 because he couldn't attend qualifying session, and will start just behind it was IGTSH Pachi, I think, in P13. So like that's row number 7 will be completed, and we'll have a full room tonight. So it's a pretty good news. We'll just wait that the Czech commentator finish the grid and start in 1 minute. Just confirms it. So start at 27. And good luck to everyone. Let's have a little reminder to the starting grid. But pole position for Derek 737 from KKR and Czech Republic. Like I said, really fast driver. I already said it. For me, it was either Derek or Richie for the pole position. I was kinda right, because Derek took it, but not ahead of Richie, ahead of his of another IGTSH driver, that is Sensei Yakos. First time that I can see this driver on a race, so it will be really interesting to see him start in second. Then on second row we'll have in P3 a second KKR driver, that will be Mario, first Slovakian on the grid. He will start in P3 ahead of Richie in P4. On third row we have, I think it's Kende. The grid should be, yes, it was Adam in P13. Okay, so I reversed Pachi and Adam. Sorry for that. But it will be Pachi in P5 ahead of Aja in P6, fourth row composed of only of KKR drivers, with Jack Daniels in P7 and Hydrotype in P8. Then after a grid row with only KKR drivers, a row with IGTSH drivers, with Big Dave in P9 and Kende in P10. Hi Chabi, how are you, mate? Hi, welcome to Savari, how are you, mate? Welcome to Baz FBR. Welcome to the live stream. And race underway, and outside top 10 just before light goes green, it will be Ballis in P11, Santer in P12, Adam in P13, and in P14 it will be Gagné. Oh, I hope I said it right, because pretty hard for me with my French accent. Welcome Gabor, welcome to the live stream. Okay, no problem, Xavi. And when lights will go from red to green, we'll be underway for 30 minutes of racing around Interlagos, Brazil. And we're underway. Derek with a really great start once again. Maybe Mario with the exceptional start too in P2 right now ahead of Senseiakos. Be careful with both first turns, and Senseiakos will maintain his second place ahead of Mario, Richie in P4. Right now just behind Mario, chasing him Jack Daniels and Aja now 5th and 6th ahead of Pachi that lost 2 positions right now. Ahead it's Mario, and he missed for 4th turn, and now he's behind Richie in P3. Really great move from Richie, calm and wait until Mario made a mistake. Big Dave now in P8, 3 wide right there with 3 IGTSH drivers, and for now Big Dave will win this battle in P7 ahead of Pachi and Kende. Kende just overtook right now in P8, and now it's Ballis that will try on Pachi to Aston Martin, and they both just got past Pachi in the Lexus. Santer now in P11, and a really poor start from Hydrotype in P12. Now being attacked by Adam in the Beetle, chasing just at the first pit straight. Will Adam can pass in P? It will be P12. I think it could do it. Around the outside. Both drivers for now head to head, and Adam will pass Hydrotype. P12 right now for Adam. Great move ahead of Hydrotype, and Garnier is still in P14 right now. Get back to the lead. Senseiakos have just been overtook by Richie, now in P2. Senseiakos now need to defend from Mario. KKR are still really doing a great job right now, but IGTSH are all stacked up on the midfield pack just behind Ballis. There is I think 3 drivers with Kende, Pachi and Santer and Adam, sorry, so 4 drivers from the same teams that are following each other's right now. Reaching P2, and now the battle that we were waiting for, Derek against Richie, can start. 4 tenths between the 2 drivers. They already made Senseiakos and Mario out of their slipstreams, so that means that they are really the fastest drivers right now on track. And at the beginning of lap 3, Senseiakos will try on the outside to defend from Mario. Mario will chase back. Oh, just a driver. It was Aja, I think. Aja will check the replay just after, but I think he's gonna really out at turn 1. We'll stay on this battle just for now. Mario once again chasing Sensiakos. Richie chasing Derek. Richie will try, it will not be able to pass Derek, and Mario will on the inside took third position ahead of Sensiakos. Be careful to Jack Daniels that also try to move a position higher on the standings, but Sensiakos will come back on the inside of Mario and maybe took third position back. Mario will go on the inside of turn 6. Both drivers touching right now. Pretty dangerous, pretty intense driving, but Sensiakos will keep third place. Insane battle right now, and they're still next to each other on last sector. Mario on the inside right now, and finally pass Sensiakos. Brilliant racing right now for the two drivers. Just behind it will be Big Dave that will take P5 ahead of Jack Daniels, and Kende in P7 is back also with Balis. A train of car right now. Sensiakos will attack again. Unfortunately, it will go really wide, and Jack Daniels is now moving into P5, and Big Dave will move into P3. Mario will try again to defend this third place, but Jack Daniels will also try to take a position. Can he does it? Try to cut Mario on turn 4, sorry, and he will make it, and now Big Dave in third position. What a race, what a start of this race. And behind it will be Jack Daniels to took fourth position ahead of Mario. And now it will be Sensiakos back after his mistake at the start of the lap, and Sensiakos is ahead of Mario. Mario is completely falling down on the standings. Overtook by Boldis also? No, it will defend on the inside of his teammate. 3 wide, nearly. Oh, it was pretty intense once again, and Boldis is in 6th position. Now, Mario will still try on his teammate. Intense racing to be trying something like that on your teammate. Maybe not. Boldis will not be really happy with that, and Boldis overtook now by Kende. I don't even have time to check the replay from Asia. We don't know right now what happened to him. Big Dave will defend, but Mario will cut him right once again, and he'll be cut by Sensiakos. Sensiakos on the outside of Curva do Sol, and maybe he can do it. It will be Sensiakos to have the slipstream of his teammate. Jack Daniels on the inside, Sensiakos on the outside, and Jack Daniels will stay in P4. Brutal racing. There's a lot of contact, but it's still fair for now. And Jack Daniels on the outside. Can he does it? Can he does it? Big Dave will come back on turn 6 and will stay in P3. But the amount of pressure that Jack Daniels is putting on Big Dave, it's impressive. Once again, the two of them are still fighting next to each other, and Big Dave will stay in P3. Mario now back in P5. Sensiakos with, unfortunately, a penalty that he will need to take off. And right now, it will be a costly penalty, and Sensiakos is now in P11. He will be last. He will be last. So pretty hard for him. Garnier for now is chasing Santer. He will try on the outside of lap 6, turn 1. Santer is still in P11. Hydrotype has been overtook by his teammate Garnier, and Sensiakos is now in P14. And Richie finally trying on Derek on the outside of turn 5. He was waiting since like the end of lap 1, and finally made a first move. Fortunately, it will not get on Derek for now. And because we have a little break, let's see what happened to Aja. We don't know what happened to him at the start of lap 3. Oh, mistake, unfortunately. He needed to avoid his teammates, so he preferred to run himself wide. Pretty good choice to preserve the good position of his teammates. And now he is back on P7 ahead of Pachi, ahead of Sensiakos and Kende, so 3 overtakes in the space of the 2 last lap for Age Speed. And now start of lap 7, already 10 minutes on the way, 20 minutes left. And Derek still defending from Richie. Thank you, Xavi. It's hard. Like, I need to think of what I can say in English at the same moment, so it's hard. Richie on the outside of Derek once again on turn 5, but he can't manage to get that move done. Look at the amount of seconds that separates top 2 to the other 12 drivers. And for now, Mario is back on P3 because Big Dave has been overtooked, and now we need to defend from Jack Daniels. Battle for P4 right now, and it will stay for Big Dave. He will lose 1 position on this lap, and Mario is back on P3. Thank you, Baz. Really appreciate it. Because you're English, I guess like you can see that I'm from France, but I'm trying my best right now. Richie challenged me, and I want him to be proud of what I can do. At least we can try to do that. And for now, because we were talking about him, Richie is back at Derek on lap 8. Just behind of them, it's a big battle for P6 with Bollis. Need to defend from his teammate Aja, which he didn't manage to get a move on Derek once again at turn 5. And once again, Aja trying to take the inside on Bollis to take P6. Didn't work for him. And we have a train of KKR drivers, and then a train of IGTSH. We have Jack Daniels, Bollis, and Aja, and then Pachi, Kende, Sensiakos back on P10. So really great to see him back on the game. He overtook Hydrotype. Really big surprise to see Hydrotype, a good driver on FIA, to be struggling that much right now. And ahead, Gagné just been overtooked by Adam. He has a penalty, he need to slow down to take this out. We'll see when Gagné will do it. Ahead of him, it's Adam. We just saw Adam doing a really late move on Gagné to take this P12 and to chase his teammate Santer. But we have a train of 5 drivers now from IGTSH. Yeah, 5 drivers, only Big Dave on P4 and Richie obviously in P2 are for now ahead of this train. Really interesting to see how it's going now for those drivers. And Richie is still making a lot of pressure under Derek. This amazing battle for P1 for the win. We can hardly see the race victory going to another driver than these 2. It will probably be either Derek or Richie. So it's great to have both teams represent on the battle for the win. Derek against Richie. And we'll have still half of the race remaining, so will be a lot of possibilities. Just behind we have Mario in P3, trying to be alone right now to take this P3 and to let Big Dave a long way back, and 1.6 seconds, so it's pretty well worked right now for Mario at the... Oh, Richie starting it! Richie trying it at the end of turn 2. Richie on the outside of Derek. Can he finally do it? Can he finally does it at the once again outside of turn 5? Both drivers head to head next to each other, but Derek seems to be still in front, and he is. Derek still ahead of Richie, but I think it was the best try that Richie got. Need to watch it because I didn't saw it on the outside of turn 1. Both drivers next to each other, little contact right there, but Derek managed to stay ahead of Richie. Still great racing. Just behind them it will be AJ Speed taking P6 ahead of Bollis, his teammate. Yeah. So Richie is doing a great job right now. Shabby, Derek and Richie are both really fast drivers. Apparently never feel pressure. There is a lot of drivers that never feels pressure, so pretty interesting. And now Richie once again trying on Derek. It will not get along on this lap number 11. And welcome Christian to the live stream. Richie 1/10 away. Once again need to try on the outside of turn 4, sorry. Outside on turn 4, but Derek is still ahead. Can't find right now the opportunity to get ahead of Derek. He's technically the fastest guy on track right now. Best lap 1:30.9, and Mario is trying and is technically coming back at them. 3/10 gained on this last lap, maybe a few more tenths on this 11th lap of the race. Big Dave has been leaved by Mario, but he also made him leave his train of P5, and AJ Speed got ahead of Jack Daniels. So, oh, what a save from AJ! What a save from him! Oh my god. Don't know how he did it, but he made it. Jack Daniels is back in P5. What a scary moment for AJ. We will see it just after that. And Richie, we need to check in once again. Bollis and Jack Daniels also next to each other. Richie will try it to send the dummy, but it will not work. And behind them, Bollis tried to overtake Jack Daniels. He is now ahead of AJ in P6 and tried on the inside of Jack Daniels and is now in P5. Can they just make a double overtake? He's now in P6. Sensei Yakos can do it, and he will do it also in P7 right now, ahead of Jack Daniels and AJ that lost 4 position in the lap. AJ will try on Jack Daniels back again, and it will be back on P8, but now he's behind both IGTSH drivers, Kende and Sensei Yakos. Adam is in P10 right now, so Adam and Hydrotype is back on the game, now in P11 ahead of Center, so he lost 2 positions, and it's Patchy that made a mistake apparently, and going from P10 down to P14, unfortunately for him. I want to check once again with Asia inside view of this amazing save. Oh, insane save from Asia. He's now in P8 chasing Sensiakos. Richie can't make a move on this lap, so we'll check with Kende. Kende trying to overtake Balis. Battle for P5. Will not get ahead right now and stay behind Balis. Sensiakos is trying to get back. Remember, he was P2, he was second on the starting lineup, starting grid, so I want to obviously going back on the podium, or at least on top 5. He's not a long way back from P5, he's P7 and only 5 tenths away from this top 5. Lap number 14. Lap number 14. 10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes remaining on this first race of the KKR versus IGTSH team versus team battle. And Richie in a move, yeah, just there. It's Sensiakos that is making defense to stay in P7. Aja and Jack Daniels trying to overtake him. And ahead, I think, yeah, Kende passed. Kende is P5 ahead of Balis. So really big move for the team versus team battle. Kende is ahead of Balis and can take a few points from KKR to IGTSH. Can Sensiakos do the same? And welcome. It was Flash Lashlo. Welcome to the live stream. I'm sorry, I probably didn't pronounce it the way it should be, but I hope it wasn't that bad. Sensiakos is trying to overtake Balis. Battle for P6 right now. As we can see, Aston Martin versus Lexus. How to have it in English. So a big French accent. And now in lap 15, nearly the end of this race. It's money time. We are starting money time. 8 minutes remaining. And Sensiakos will try again on the outside of lap on turn 2 and will do it. Now in P6, can he take a second position of Kende and be back on P5, on top 5, on the inside of turn 4 between teammates? No, clearly no no mistake between the teammates. They didn't mess with each other, even if they really fight each other. Clearly, we can clearly see that they are fighting each other, even if they are teammates. And Sensiakos is now in P5, ahead of Kende. The Jack Daniels is back in P7, and Balis will only lose 1 position. Aja is still behind him. He managed to defend from him, and just behind is Hydrotype. Hydrotype is now in P10, like we said a few moments ago, and now back on the train. So good move from him to be back right there. He can take a few more positions. Unfortunately for him, it's only his teammates that are ahead, with Aja, Balis and Jack. Reached for now 30.921 new best lap on 15th lap. A little bit less fuel and slipstream from Derek. Will he try a move on the inside of turn 5? He can't, unfortunately, and Derek still ahead of Richie. Behind, Mario is now alone on P3 and Big Dave alone on P4, and behind them big battle underway, still 5 minutes to go soon, and P5 is really contested with Senseiakos, Kende, Jack Daniels, Police, Aja, and soon Hydrotype, and behind them Garnier in P11, head of Adam, Pashi and Saunter. So Pashi with why? Yeah, Pashi did a mistake on lap, lap 10. He made a mistake on lap 10, and Saunter made a mistake on lap 14. We didn't saw them, unfortunately, but apparently they both made mistakes. And Richie is back at Derek once again on lap 17. Kende is being attacked by Jack. We'll try to check that just right after Richie on the outside. Once again of Derek on turn number 4, and a big moment for him. He really don't make this race easy for him right now. But Richie, don't give up right now. Still in P2, behind Derek. I'll need to check every battle, but like Jack Daniels still trying to pass Kende on the outside of turn 6, and he will do it. Yes, Jack Daniels now ahead of Kende. Outside of this turn is impossible, and Jack Daniels will take P6 ahead of Kende. And finally Hydrotype back on this train, P10. This race is turning for KKR. Technically they will score more points than IGTSH. You can see that they are 3 drivers from IGTSH on 3 last position, so it explains also why KKR are gaining more points right now, because there is a lot of KKR drivers ahead of IGTSH drivers. Even if Richie will try once again on Derek and can't figure out how to do it, how to overtake Derek with his Peugeot RCZ. You can see Lexus RCF from Richie. 20 points for win. Okay, thank you. I like to have the down infos technically, but I can like it's yeah, better. You can do this if you want. And yeah, for now we have like you said, Baz, really great racing, superb drive for the drivers on track right now. And 2 minutes 30 remaining, lap number 19 it will be. Not the last lap, it will be penultimate lap. Richie touching the rake on the brake. You can see how close he is from his rival. Like 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go, and another driver, Saunter. Unfortunately, Pashi need to slow down to take out his penalty. Adam will try to overtake Garnier, battle for P11. On the outside of Garnier, not work for him. Still trying with this Volkswagen Beetle. And try once. Oh, it's hard racing. And he will stay behind because we'll take back the position. But it was maybe a little bit more touchy. I don't know how to say it, but it was maybe too hard to battle like that. Anyway, it will be last lap of this first race. Last lap at Interlagos. And Derek is ahead. Okay. Derek still in front of Richie. And it will be really hard for Richie because he's now a long way back, 4/10 after turn 4. Not a lot of move possible. Let's see how he can manage this last lap. He have for now the fastest lap. Direct the point for pole position. So they both have a bonus point. Now there is just the on-track position. You can see in French, unfortunately, but it's last lap. And now it's last corner, last turn, 4/10. I think it's impossible for Richie. Derek will take the win. First win for him on this team versus team battle between KKR and IGTSH, and Derek will take the win ahead of Richie after a brilliant race from the two of them. Mario will take P3, 10 seconds behind them on the podium. Big Dave in 4th, Sensei Yakos in 5 with a big recovery for him. Jack Daniels in P6 ahead of Kende. Oh no, he took a penalty. I think he took a penalty. Kende Aja in 7th, Kende 8th. Hydrotype 9, Balis 10, Adam 11, Garnier in P12 I think. So Adam managed to overtake Garnier. Patchy 13th and Saunter 14th. But Derek win the first race ahead of Richie and Mario. Wonderful racing for this first race. I hope you like it. Try my best to do it in English for the first time. Okay. But well, it was a really good race, and unfortunately we couldn't see last lap, but a lot of penalty on the last lap, like we saw. I think it was Kende and Balis who both take a penalty. So IGSpeed moved to P7 ahead of Kende, and Balis moved down to P10, overtook by Hydrotype, who took P8. Yeah, if you want. I don't know if I have enough. Don't know if it will be good. Hope there will be no problem. And now we need to wait. We need to wait, fortunately. So next race will be on with the Nissan. No, maybe not only the Nissan, but in Group 2 for the second race. I don't remember the track. I think it was Fuji, but I may be wrong, because I can thinking of another competition. So you can confirm, Dixon, the track like that. It's only the Nissan. Yeah, I was okay. It's only the 2016 Nissan. So it was a Nissan. Okay. Thank you, Baz. Thank you a lot. It's my first time in English, first time on the IGTSH channel. So now normally it's on my own channel in French, because Richie challenged me and asked me to do it. If you want. Unfortunately, there will be no content. You can, if you want, say hi in the chat like that. You can know it's me. But yeah, it will be only in French, so it will be hard for you to follow the races. I wanted to know, do you know how to change the I think it's right there. Unfortunately, I want to make my game in English and in French, like that it will be easier for you. And it will be Spa. Oh no, yeah, it's Spa. Sorry, I mistake Fuji for Spa. Fuji is another thing. I was confusing. Nice try, Shabby. Nice try. It's you, because you're on French teams also, so that's why. But it will come. It will come. It's pretty hard to have to learn French. Yeah, it's Shabby. Like, how do you want me to pronounce it technically? For me, it's Shabby, because technically I know in French they'll say Zabi, but I learned that you need to say sh for SZ in East Europe, so I technically said Shabby. Yeah, I know. So I'll stay with that, because it will be easier for me. So it will be, we're starting at 20. Okay, we have a 15-minute break right now, so it will be a start at 9:20 p.m. Ah, it's Sabi, so it will be Sabi technically? Okay. Okay. Ah, so it's really hard for us to say just Sabi. Okay, didn't know that. But like, it's pretty hard to have it. Okay, so it will be hard tires this time. Parfait, like we pronounce it. You have some basics. You still have some basics, so it's great, Xavi. So I'll try. I maybe try to. I'll just tell Richie. Okay. I'll try to. I'll try to turn my game in English, like that it will be easier for you. Higher speed. Oh, it's higher. Okay. Okay, so I think I need to go in. You easy, easy. I think it's the easiest language to learn, French. You can ask to everyone that try to learn French. Everyone will. Yeah. Oh, it's your it's your technique to learn it. Okay. And soft, it's harder. Soft is harder to guess. So I'll try to. Yeah, now I can do it. It's not there. Don't know how to. How can I try to? I don't know how to change the. No, it's not that. Yeah, you're doing great. You're doing great. No, it's not there. I don't really know how to turn my game into. Damn it! Wanted to translate my game like that. It was easier for you, but I unfortunately can't. If someone know how to do it, we can't change it just in Gran Turismo. Do you think? For me, it was just in Gran Turismo that you could change it. Oh, it will be hard. Okay. Don't worry. I'll stick in. I'll stay in French. Do you still understand? Because if you remember everything on your screen, you can still remember where is where. Okay, not possible to change. Okay, damn it. So back on the room. Got the M3, where the car that saw Richie being crowned champion. Obviously, Xavi M3. Okay. Okay, but I'll just stay in French for the game. I thought it was really easier to change these settings, but okay, don't worry. Right. If you remember just where are like, if you remember that like it's a track map just here, so you can understand that it's technically the French translation for track map, for example. Like, and it's the same for the tires. You can just say it in English. If you have if you don't know something because it's wrote right in French, just ask me and I'll translate for you. But unfortunately, I can't change it right now. So unlucky. So now I'll set Aya. It will be hard also because it shows that I'll at least once or twice say Aja or Aja, because J is J, so it's hard for me to say Je and not Je. But I'll try to say everything. Sorry, like we should. Yeah. But technically, not everyone is familiar, you know. But technically, me too. Like, even if I see like a Czech or an Hungarian screen, I can guess what is wrote on the screen because I know everything, I'm familiar with the game, but technically there is not only players on this chat, so maybe some of you can struggle to see what's going on the screen because it's in French, you know. It's just because of that. I wanted to have it at least in English. It was maybe easier for some of you, but like just because I can answer to the questions, make this technically just a waste of time. Maybe for next, if I do it another time, an English broadcast, I'll maybe try to change it before and to have it in English for next time. So I'll try if it's possible. Well, for now, still 7 minutes to wait. 2:06.4 is the fastest lap from Kende. So once again, it will be 20 laps, I guess. 20 laps, maybe 19. Not quite sure what number of laps will the driver have. With 2:06, it will maybe be 19 laps, because I saw it was X2, X7 for the English. I hope you can at least understand the Christian. Sorry, I nearly said it in French. I'm not for now able to think and speak in English at the same time. It's too hard for now. I don't have any like, oh no way. Yes, a French a French viewer. How you speak? I was feeling alone, so good to have you there. So finally, a French viewer. I try to hide it from every friend of the French community to be like alone as a French. Oh, it's raining. No, other one. I don't think that. Should this be on the rain, or just a mistake? I'll wait until Richie will speak of that. Nice. We'll wait about it. For now, English, but I don't know if you're the only Englishman, Baz. Technically, if you count like just Richie, technically it's two. Dixon, if you're still here, should it be on the rain or not? Because I can't. I don't know right now. Tire 7, fuel 2. If you wanted to know it, it will be tire 7 and fuel 2. And I need to. I'll make you remember because we are 4 minutes away from the start of qualification. But no rain. Okay, thanks, Dixon. Thanks a lot for the information. Like I wanted to say before qualification, just seem to struggle, Dixon. Like I'll try to say it, but remember that the winner of this team versus team battle, the winner, just the winning driver, not winning team, but the winning driver will receive a Thrustmaster TLCM pedal set. So a really great present, a great prize. Okay, Sunny. Okay. We'll wait for the Czech commentator. We'll wait for the Czech commentator. I don't know if yes. Okay, nice. Can you, Spook, can you understand everything or not? Nice translate, Flesh. Oh, no, Fles. So, because SZ is S, just in Hungarian. So, Fles. Okay, nice. I'll try to like do a 0 French word for the stream, but it's hard. It's really hard to do it. For now, I'm with 0, except when we ask me to translate a word in French because it was funny. Okay, better right now. So no rain, and we now move from medium tires to hard tires. Is Group 2, faster cars and harder tires. And now I think it, like we said, it's now a what is happening right now? Why did why am I seeing this? I never. What? Why there is only one camera fixing to the... What? I really don't know why Did the Czech commentator have the same problem or not? What is that? Like, I'll try to refresh the room, but it's really it's impossible right now. Yeah, it's impossible. I'll try to refresh the server because it's impossible to I don't. Oh no! Oh, the room did the room crashed? I think, guys, the room crashed. I think it's the problem. The room crashed and we can't. I can't spec it, and now I can't find it. So I think unfortunately the room of the Czech commentator just now crashed. So that's why HydroType can't join too. Damn it. Try to refresh it. Yeah, I wait. Just if we just tell me the information, but I can't find it right now, and I think the room just crashed. And you know the Czech commentator? Like Richie told me, I don't know this guy. I'll probably check what no, yeah, Czech, not Czech Republic, but I will check the work that he can do, because apparently he's good. Richie told me that he was good and that he was technically the equivalent in French, but I really don't know this guy, so I'll be really interesting to see what he do, even if it will be hard for me to understand. But yeah, it could be fun to try to understand. It's still running. Apparently, I can't see. Like, am I the only one that can't see it? Like, if someone like, for example, Richie, quit, and apparently the race is now available of Dixon if you want. Yeah, I'll try to look for Spa. I'll try to look for Spa. Track. Spa Francorchamps. Damn it. Where is it? There. Spa Francorchamps. Group 2. Should be easier. Group 2. Yeah, you have nothing. Oh, damn it. Room ID. Okay. Misclick. So 0475 ALL4SIM.CZ. I think you need to... No, you can't do... 4281 81 16 22 43 57 and 07 56. So I can't, apparently can't do... No, okay. Okay, d'accord. It's automatic. Oh, it's working! Nice. I hope I will not have the same camera glitch, because it will be really hard to check the race. I'll need to spec the race, because I need to only be on chasing cam, so it will be not that great. And apparently QUALY started. Yeah, panic over, clearly. I hope I can join. Please, game, can I join? I want to join the room. It will be nice. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I don't know why I have added. Okay. Yeah, because it's a nice car, Spook. It's a nice car, and it was a great way to remember the, because Richie's on track, so it's logic. Or maybe because I forgot to change it. It's another possibility that is clearly true. Okay, so apparently it's been 4 minutes soon that qualifying is underway. So up, let's get it. Stop. Oh, apparently stop. Why? Oh, so okay, it was a test because Hydrotype and Gagne are not on track. Okay, okay. So I thought it was because of me. So I wasn't really happy about that. Okay, no, it's because Hydrotype and Gagne both out of the track. Okay. So QUALY will be right underway. That just need to that the driver need to quit, like Richie's just said. Okay, we're waiting for Santer and Big Dave and Patchy. Sorry, just Big Dave now. And can he have it? Waiting for Big Dave. Okay, nice. So now we need to wait until everyone is on track, on the pit lane, in the pit lane. Sorry. You know that the in and on rules is hard for French for French students. It's really hard to have it right. Oh no, damn it. Okay, so the race, unfortunately, the race will be like that. It's maybe just because it's not on the official race, but camera glitch is still the same. And yeah, okay. We'll wait. We'll wait. For now, 13 drivers, so we miss one driver. It's Hydrotype to wait for him. Hydrotype will go on track soon, like that we can start as the qualification for race number 2, last race. G or H, but I think it's not no it's not like J or H. Yeah, yeah, it's really glitched. Unfortunately, it just made me change camera from pit to like it's just pit lane, so we can see absolutely nothing. What are you aiming for, cameraman? Want to know it? What are you aiming for? and I have access to all 4 other cameras, but yeah, I hope, because when it was QUALY, it wasn't glitchy, and apparently go. Okay, nice, go. QUALY are underway now, and Hydrotype, unfortunately, is not on the starting grid. No, not in qualifying, so maybe just not here. Will be 13 because Garnier is on track. Yeah, yeah, Spook. I just okay. Want me to try that? I just need to, let's see. No. No, it's exactly the same thing. Exactly the same thing. Like I just can't spec. Maybe I need to quit and then come back and stay with the number. It's risky. It's really risky. But it's like it's unwatchable. Like, Dixon, do you prefer me to stay on those view, or do you think it's worth to try and quit, then going back to the room with ID because it worked? I just want your answer because you're running everything with Richie. So I'm just waiting for your answer. Yes, what? Do you want me to stay? Like the question. Try again. Okay, let's see. Let's try it. Finger crossed. I really want to have this second race, and I want it to be okay. So just before can I join it like that? No Czech Republic flag. So ID. Okay. Okay. 0475 4281 1622 4357 0756. Okay. Okay, we'll see, Dixon. We'll see. For now, it worked. For now, it worked for joining the room, so no problem for that. Let's hope it will be better for the camera. Just because Spook broke everything. Okay. So now we need to wait until it's good because it's a bit glitchy. I think maybe it's like the connection between Czech commentator and myself is a little bit weak because it's pretty far away. Okay, oh nice. Okay, let's hope it will be the same camera for the race. I'm not quitting. I'm clearly not quitting this spec mode. I will stay right there. Okay, so for now it's Derek and KKR drivers that are mainly on the first to set a lap because they are the first on track. So Derek in first. Remember, just here, Derek. Everyone is on this Nissan Motul Autech GTR from 2016, so it's a model race, and everyone are on hard tires. So Derek will be the first to have a lap. The second one, Mario. Then we will have Aya Speed. Second Czech driver to be on the grid. Then second Slovakian, so it will be Hydrotype with fourth time. Pashi will come back to the pit. Okay. Then first IGTSH driver, it will be Santer. Will take a lap in fifth place technically. Mario just broke. Oh, Mario just left the track unfortunately at Blanchimont. French-speaking track, so French-speaking corners. And Derek, with the first time, it will be a 2:06.8. Then Aya speed with a 207.6, Santer in P3 with a 207.8, Gagne 209.2, Bollis 208.3. Yeah, that's clearly better. Adam with a 207.9, Senseiakos with a 206.7, and ahead of Derek, pole position for now, as there is a yellow flag at La Source. Kende in P3, 207.3, ahead of Aya in center. Adam in P6, Richie only 7th in 208.0, sorry. Ballis now in 8th, we already saw it, like Gagne in 9th and Hydrotype in 10th. Big Dave, sorry, 211.4 is now 11. 12 because it's Jack Daniels that made his first time, and he is in P4 with a great 207.4. Yeah, I know Spook. It's La Source, the first corner of Spa-Francorchamps. Spa-Francorchamps, if we can say it in French. And I was at Big Dave in 13. Mario only 13, but we saw him miss the corner at Blanchimont, so it's logic. And Pachi for now is the only driver without the time. He soon will finish his lap, his pit lap. Last braking zone for him, and he will start his first time. And now we'll need to check with Derek. Pachi is on the way, and now Derek, second lap for him. No, he will box on this lap. Exactly, Baz. And I know the language from South Belgium, where is Spa-Francorchamps, so it's the same language, fortunately. Hydrotype, first good lap for him, 207.3, and is now back on the places where Hydrotype belong. He is in P3, ahead of Kende for 24 milliseconds only. And he's just been beat by Richie, 206.8, 10 milliseconds behind Derek, P3, so Richie and Hydrotype are back where they belong, and normally Mario, yeah, exactly the same for Mario, 207.3, P6, 5 milliseconds behind Kende. Senseiakos didn't improve, Derek too. Jack Daniels will not improve because he's pitting at the end of the lap. Aya didn't improve too. Adam improved 2/10, 207.7, so he's now in P9. Santer didn't improve because he boxed at the end of the lap. Gagne improved 208.0, he's now P11, yes, ahead of Bollis, that didn't improve because he stopped 2. Big Dave didn't improve, he's now 13th. In a difficult session for Big Dave, really far away from everyone. And now we need to watch Pachi, last driver without a time for now, is coming to Blanchimont. It's this corner if you didn't know it, Blanchimont right there. And then the bus stop chicane, the only English corner, technically English named corner. And Pachi, last acceleration for him, and it will be 9th, 207.6, 51 milliseconds behind Aya, and 63 ahead of his teammate Adam and Santer. Need to get back with Derek right there. Derek will not improve on this lap, but Mario will, and he'll take pole position, 206.6. Only the 4th drivers to go under 207. Richie box this lap. Senseiakos will follow his teammate, and Hydrotype 2. Hydrotype will box this lap. Kende on a lap pit exit lap. Yes, that's how you say it. Yes, I remember. Pit exit lap for both Kende and Jack Daniels. Aya didn't improve. Pachi will check up with him just after. Adam just boxed. like his two teammates. Center just finished his pit exit lap, so he's back on track right now. Unfortunately, it's 6/10 in red for now. Exactly, Baz. Now it's just the chicken, so it's different. Gagne didn't improve, he boxed 2. Ballis didn't improve, he was in pit exit lap, and Big Dave stopped 2. So we'll check with Pachi, last sector right now, and for now he's 2/10.5 ahead of his best time, so it can be a really good one for him. He can go, I think he can chase for P6 to get ahead of Aya and Jack. So it will be a really great... Oh, unfortunately, penalty. And boom. A real shame for Pachi. Really big shame for him, because he was doing a really great job, a great lap. And yeah, it's that he could have took P7 and overtook both KKR's drivers, Aya and Jack Daniels, and he was close with his teammate Kende. And Derek will improve 206.6, 25, sorry, 4 milliseconds ahead of Mario. Really close, really fast drivers, obviously. And now it's the same top 4. I guess both KKR's and IGTSH drivers that are ahead on QUALY day, I would say. Derek and Mario for KKR, and Richie and Senseiakos for IGTSH. But this time there is Hydrotype not far away with Kende, so it's 5/10 technically, but they can fight at least. It's really close for top 4. Only 2/10 between Derek and Richie. Sorry. Kende will improve now up to P5, 207.3 ahead of Hydrotype. So that is now in P6. Jack Daniels will improve too and took P5, and 5th driver to go on under 207. So really fast lap from Jack Daniels. Really impressive, 206.958, only a 10th and a quarter behind Richie, and 3/10.5 ahead of Kende. So really big improvement for Jack Daniels. Hydrotype is actually after Lecombe, and soon at Pouron. I need to teach you this French-speaking track, because I fortunately know a lot of corners name. Not all, because I don't know. Like, for example, this S section, I don't know the name of both of those corners, but I know a lot of them at least. I want to be back with Derek. I think no, he can't improve, but another 206.6, really fast right now. Derek, 206.6. One after the other, so really fast. Mario is not on a fast lap, so Senseiakos is not in a good lap. We need to check with Richie. That means Gagne will improve, Adam will improve too, so we'll check with both of them, Adam and Gagne. But before, Richie is on the last corner, just followed by Senseiakos, and Richie is going to pole. Purple time for him, 206.3545, sorry. Insane lap from Richie. 3/10 ahead of Derek and Mario, nearly. So amazing lap. So fast right now, Richie. And we had 2 more improvements. It was Adam, now from P14 to P9. No, it was not him. No, it was Big Dave, sorry. So Adam just gained a position. He overtook Pachi, so he's now up to P9 with a 207.503. And the other one to have gained a time, it's Gagne, now in P12 but he didn't gain a position. He's still in P12 ahead of his teammate Balis. The turn with no name, technically. Like, I don't know. I know that technically they have a French, or at least a Belgian name, but I just don't know them right now. I know La Source, the first corner. I know le Rédillon, obviously. Yellow flag Pachi just going to P8. I took the replay, so I'll check why there were yellow flag. Pachi just on the last lap. I think someone can't have the bonus. And yes, Derek didn't improve, and Derek just can't have a bonus lap. For now, he can't beat Richie. Mario, can he beat Richie? Yes! 206.3, 19, insane lap. Richie now back in P2, behind Mario, and he break. So that means there is only Sensei Yakos. Can he do it? No, only P3, 206.4, and Derek now down in P4. It will be Mario with the pole position Hydrotype, 206.8 in P5. Kande, 206.9 in P6, just ahead of Jack Daniels. Can Jack... No, he can't. And Jack, just for 2 milliseconds, overtook by Kande with a brilliant P6 on last lap of qualifying session. Pachi with a P8. Aya will start in P9. Adam overtook by Pachi like Aya. Bolis just improve 207.6, and Bolis just overtook 3 drivers with this last lap, up in front of Center, Big Dave, and Gagné. Center in P12, Big Dave in P13, from last to 13th, because 207.9 is enough to overtake Gagné with a 208.000, and only 0.6 second separates Mario from Gagné. Both Slovakian drivers from KKR. Really intense qualifying session, but it will be Mario with the pole position. 2 different pole sitter, on the 2 races, both from KKR. Derek on race 1, and now Mario on race number 2. But once again, both of them are cut by IGTSH driver. This time it will not be Sensei Yakos on front row, it will be Richie, obviously. Richie's back, but it will be a little bit disappointed to have lost this pole position for only 26 milliseconds. On second row it will be Sensei Yakos and Derek once again, 3rd and 4th. Hydrotype with a great qualifications in P5 ahead of Kende, also with a great one. In P7, Jack Daniels ahead of Pachi. 5th row will be Aya Speed and Adam. Balis and Santer 11th and 12th, and Big Dave and Garnier 13th and 14th. There is not a row with theme drivers. Anyway, we are now underway. 40 minutes of racing at Spa-Francorchamps. Mario with a great start. Please don't make some issue. Nice, like that we can have some real camera. Perfect. Mario first time at Rédillon, behind Derek with Sensei Yakos, both next to each other on the first Rédillon. Oh, amazing. And Derek just took P3. Richie now trying to overtake Mario. Can he does it on the outside of Lecombe? And no, he can't. Mario is still ahead of Richie. Kende just overtook Sensei Yakos Hydrotype 2. So poor start from Sensei Yakos, 3 position lost. Jack Daniels 7th ahead of Aya Speed. Oh, contact between the 2 teammates. Be careful with that. Pachi with P9 right now, ahead of Balis in 10th. Big Dave 11th right now, ahead of Adam and Gagné. So all those drivers overtook the center with also a poor start from him. Let's get back ahead with Mario, Richie, Derek, Sensei Yakos back in 4th place. I don't know how he managed that quickly to get back on 4th place, but he managed it. And Hydrotype is now back in 5th, Kende in 6th, Jack Daniels 7th. And let's take a break to watch back this amazing move done by Derek. Like just... oh, so close, so close. And unfortunately I didn't saw it, but Kende overtook Hydrotype, so Hydrotype get back on P5. Oh, just with its higher speed that missed Blanchimont, and unfortunately big contact on the train of cars right now. Ballis is trying to overtake Aya, and he will take P10. Big Dave took P9, so great first lap for Big Dave from P13 to P9. Just beyond, oh, Kende and Jack Daniels nearly crashed. It was so close, nearly crashed. Kende really lucky, and that's really important because Pachi just overtook both of Kende and Jack Daniels, now up in P6, trying to chase Hydrotype. Ahead, Richie will try on the outside of Mario, and he will do it. He will do it. Now in the lead, Richie ahead of Mario. Great move from him. Really, really great move. And Mario now in P2 for the first time. Leader has changed, and now it's for Richie that will take the lead. Sensei Yakos in P4, ahead of Hydrotype. Bachi with P6 still ahead of Kende. And just behind we have the main group, led by Kende, and we have Jack Daniels, Big Dave, Adam. Adam overtook higher speed, and behind it's Santer and Ballis fighting each other, but it will be Ballis that will win the fight, and Gagne for now in P14. Really impressive because like nearly all IGTSH and KKR drivers are like don't follow each other nearly, with a few exceptions, but really close and intense battle, so it's really good. And we have still 35 minutes, so we'll have the time. Yeah, for now we have a lot of sandwiches, but not from the same team. Pretty interesting, really interesting. And for now Richie is trying to, and he will do it. Mario will not have slipstream from Richie, so really a good point for him, because he will try to escape from Mario. And behind, what will be decided? Will Derek overtake Mario? He will, and Derek will take P2 and try to chase Richie. So he's changing the leading KKR car. It's now Derek on P2 ahead of Mario, and just behind them Sensei Yakovs. That's follow both Czech and Slovakian drivers. Other Slovakian drivers, it's Hydrotype is now in P5 alone on this track. He doesn't have slipstream from Sensei Yakos, neither Pachi on him. Pachi, Kende, unfortunately with the 2/10 penalty, he will need to slow down on this corner. Technically it will be fair if he can. Yeah, he try. You can see that he's trying to take it out. 1/10 away. I think he will do it on bus stop chicane, maybe. You see, he try at every corner. Can he? No, he can't have it before the bus stop chicane. And for now, Derek already 8 tenths ahead of Mario. So Derek is really quicker than his teammate right now. And a second separate them. Senseiakos putting a big amount of pressure for Mario. And the question, will there be pit stops on Dixon on this one? Yeah, clearly on the attack, Derek right now, Baz. But for now, Richie is faster, even if the fastest lap tells the opposite. But I have the feeling that the standings is better for Richie. Yeah. Okay. Now getting back, Senseiakos will try on the inside of Mario, and Will does it. Now in P3, Senseiakos. You can see it from behind. Nothing can be done for Mario, and Senseiakos is now in P3, ahead of the first Slovakian drivers. And not a lot of close battle right now. Kende is chased by Jack Daniels, so we have still a battle for P7. But Pashi tried to that's the word, unfortunately. But he tries to escape from Kende. Try to chase Hydrotype, but for now Hydrotype will look really fast. Hydrotype look really better on Group 2s and Group 3 cars. He seems really faster than the last race. So it can be a really good point for KKR, because like Mario and Derek were a little bit alone on the last race, and now there is Hydrotype. Technically for IGTSH there is Pachi and Kende to counter it, but we have Jack Daniels just after it, so like we have really some group we can see, so it's really interesting. We have the group of the fastest driver with Richie and Derek, then we have the podium position between Senseiakos and Mario, and then the top 5 with Hydrotype fighting with Pachi, Kende, Jack Daniels. So every time it's the same amount of drivers from both of the teams on track right now, so it's pretty interesting. And then we have the big pack with Adam, Big Dave, Balis, Center, Aya and Gagne, that technically follows each other, even if it was really a little bit different, because Aya seems really faster on Group 3 than on Group 2, so the opposite of Hydrotype. And for now he's trying to get back on P12, trying to overtake Center, the last IGTSH driver for now. Technically, last race was in favor of KKR, this time it looks better for IGTSH. So it will be a big improvement on the standings, and for now technically it will be Derek that will win the whole battle individually, because technically if we finish there, Derek will have 1 point more than Richie, because he has the fastest lap. And apparently, no, Derek isn't catching right now, Baz. Technically, it's the same. Oh, I need to ask you a word. I don't remember what is the word for this that I'm pointing. Just this in English. I can't remember, unfortunately. If Spook, you're still here. I don't remember. I know it in French, obviously, but I don't want to say it in French. If someone can, like, if Baz, you understand what I'm. A gap. Oh yes, finally a gap. Okay, thank you, Dixon. Yeah, is that so? The gap between Richie and Derek is growing in favor of Richie. He just gained 2 tenths. Thank you, guys. I just had I just had it like just before you wrote it. Me asking you that made me find my word back. But thank you guys. It was gap. So the gap right now between Richie and Derek is in favor for Richie. Like he's and Senseiakos and Mario are racing right now, are battling. So need to focus on that. Mario tried on Lecombe. I want to watch it back, and yeah, Mario was ahead of Senseiakos at the start of Lecombe, and then on the outside, Senseiakos insane defending move from Senseiakos. That will be still in P3 at the end of this first sector of lap 6, ahead of Mario. Just behind Hydrotype still in P5, and Pachi and Kende trying to chase him. It's hard for them. And in fact, Jack Daniels still there on the slipstream. Behind them, Adam a little bit away from them, but 3 seconds ahead of the pack, so it's pretty good news for IGTSH and for Adam, because he's really ahead of the one who is fighting. Like Boldis in 10th, being attacked by Big Dave. Aya still in P2 because he overtook Santer, and I don't know why, but Santer and Gagne are really away from this pack of P10. So I don't know why. I don't know why they are so away. 9 seconds away from Aya. I don't know why. We unfortunately don't know why. We don't saw it. But yeah, pretty unfortunate for both of them. At least they can fight together, so it will not be a boring race, at least. But it will be frustrating for them to be the two really far away from everyone. Lap 7 right now. Like I said, it will be 19 or 20 laps total, so pretty much like Interlagos on race 1. And for now, we are not on the first. We're still on the first half of the race. We are not at halfway, but we're not far away. 6 minutes away only. On already 14 minutes gone. So pretty interesting to see that the standings are pretty much like we could expect at the start of the second race. And like I said, for now, technically for 1 point only, Derek will have the title, this win of this team versus team battle individually, because he had the win on race 1 with the fastest lap. Richie was second with Paul. No, Richie had fastest lap and Derek pole position, and it's the other way around this time. Richie ahead of Derek, but Richie don't have pole position and Derek have fastest lap, so it will be the one with the fastest lap, if we stay like that, will win these battles. So we need to know who can does it. For now it's Derek with a 206.5 during lap 3 when he overtook Mario and got the slipstream from his teammate. And behind, another thing that is pretty interesting is that Senseiakos just a second ahead of Mario, so the gap is too big, sorry, for Mario to have the slipstream. So it's pretty interesting too. Mario being pushed away from Senseiakos. Apparently Derek's fuel is a little better. No, not quite. It's really similar, but technically I can't even see a difference. Like I'm moving on the two of them. You can see that the fuel bar, like, yeah, I can see why you say that Derek fuel tank is a little more, it's a little less empty than Richie's, but I don't know if can make a difference. Yeah, it's so close that I don't know if it's a real difference. I don't know if it will like gain even 1/10. I don't think. So it's too close to gain an advantage on the other driver. For now, it's a little bit calm on track. Oh, unfortunately, Candy just made a mistake apparently. Another penalty for him, and Jack Daniels overtook him. So Jack Daniels now in P7 ahead of Candy, and he will now be chasing Patchy battle for P6. So Jack Daniels really fast on track compared to the other drivers. And behind, no, it was okay. It was Candy. I thought it was nearly crashing, but no, it was just Candy that was slowed down to resume his penalty and overtook by Adam. Adam is now in P8 ahead of Candy that lost 2 positions recently. And we have now a big battle for P6. Patchy against Jack Daniels. Both teams engaged on this fight. So pretty interesting. Behind we have another fight between Adam and Candy, but they are both at IGTSH. And behind them, okay, first attempt for Jack against Patchy on the outside of Lecombe. He will be on the outside, only few milliseconds separates them. On the outside of Lecombe, can he brake? And no, he can't! Unfortunately, he can't break enough, and Patchy will stay in P6. Good defending, good defense from him. Jack Daniels will stay in P7. Will Adam stay ahead of Candy? A good question, because Candy seems fast. Not really. In fact, not really. Adam has the best overall time against Candy. 207.4 for Adam, 207.8 for Candy. So technically, it will be more logic to have Adam in front of Candy. And Jack Daniels just overtook Patchy. I think Patchy gonna off at Pouhon. I think it's that. There is Pouhon. The corners that name Pouhon, and yeah, unfortunately, he missed the apex. And Jack Daniels is now in P6, just overtook Patchy. So amazing work, from Jack Daniels. And who will pit first? Interesting. Right, will there be right now? No pit stop for it. And Derek will try the undercut. Derek will try the undercut on Richie. Will it work? Can it work? Mario will try the undercut on Sensiakos. So KKR drivers are trying undercut on IGTSH drivers. Derek is already gone. And really important, no refuel from Derek, so we'll need to save fuel. He's back on P3, and Mario on P6. So they are still on KKR's group, I'll say. Mario is just behind Jack Daniels, and I think he will already pass his teammate. Yeah, no problem, Mario will pass Jack Daniels and be back on P5, and he missed it! A big mistake for Mario. He will Patchy, no! He nearly tried it, Patchy, but unfortunately it didn't work, and Patchy will be overtook by both of his teammates, Candy and Adam. Adam seems to be the faster, technically, so really interesting to have Adam. I didn't saw it come, but Adam is actually faster than Candy and Patchy. Mario nearly did a really costly mistake. He's still in P6, ahead of all of the Hungarian drivers. Jack still in P5, and Hydrotype now 4th, 2 seconds away from Derek. Did he nearly crashed? I think Hydrotype nearly crashed. Let's see that again. Let's see. Nearly did a Giovinazzi. Yeah. Oof. Great save once again. Second time that we will see a really great save from Hydrotype. from KKR's driver, sorry. Was it Hydrotype already with the first save? I can't remember. No, it was Aya. It was Aya speed. And now Richie and Setseyakos are pitting. Hydrotype will pit too. And now the question, where will Richie be on track? Will he be still ahead of Derek? Big question, and no, I think it will. And Derek is through. Derek will take the lead. The undercut worked, and Derek takes the lead from Richie. Mario will take third place from Setseyakos. And now KKR just did the best thing they could do against IGTSH, but Richie will already strike back on the outside of Lecombe. And he can't, unfortunately, do it. And we can have the exact same things, unfortunately for Richie, than Interlagos. Setseyakos been overtook by Mario, and it's like the worst thing that IGTSH could expect. Big disappointment from the Hungarian side, and there is a big improve for the Czech and Slovakian side. Behind it will be Jack Daniels will overtake Hydrotype. So Jack Daniels is now in P5 ahead of Hydrotype in 6. Adam still 7th ahead of Kende and Pachi. Never underestimate him, but never underestimate Richie too. So it will be a really intense racing right now. And for now, it's really interesting because, like, technically it's Richie. Richie have less fuel right now than the 3 other drivers, but Richie will strike once again on the outside of the bus stop chicane. It can't pass right now, but with a good Radeon, he can do it. He technically can do it. Lap number 12. 16 minutes remaining on this second race, and he will try at on the inside of La Source, and it will not be enough. Derek on the outside, better traction, and there will be side to side. No, Derek will break. Derek will break before Radeon, and Richie is back on the lead. But now Derek will have the slipstream on Richie outside of Lecombe. Richie is defending like Derek did at Interlagos, and on last lap on the outside of Lecombe, both drivers side to side, and he will do it. Insane move from Derek, back on the lead. What a race between the two of them, and Derek will take back first position from Richie. Setseyakos is through. He is through on Mario. We missed it, unfortunately. It was at Lecombe, probably. But Setseyakos is back on third position. Mario in P4. Jack Daniels tried to escape from the battle. Hydrotype. Can they? Adam maybe lost a bit of time right there. He maybe made a mistake on this lap, because Candy is ahead now, and with a second and a half gap. So Candy is back in P7 now, trying to chase Hydrotype, but it will be hard. You just saw a mistake. It was pretty hard. Richie trying once again on Derek on the bus stop chicane, and once again Derek will stay ahead of his Hungarian rival. Lap 13 right now. And Setseyakos is back. Be careful, because Setseyakos can play the IGTSH game. Mario is a little bit behind him. And now it's time for Richie to have the slipstream. A really great exit from the Rédillon. And on the outside of Les Combes, big advantage right now. Near the car, he can try Derek on the outside. Can it? Oh my! He can do it! Amazing defense from Derek. Oh my god! How can he do? How can he do something like that? It's absolutely insane. Cut back on the outside from Richie. Derek is on fire right now. Derek is on fire, and it will be hard for IGTSH drivers to overtake Derek. Right now, he's clearly the best driver on the track. But Richie and Senseiakos want to stop it, and Senseiakos just took back the fastest lap, 206.020. Really important for the Hungarian team. Yeah, unbelievable racing right now. Clearly, Baz, absolutely amazing between the two drivers. And Richie, be careful, Richie. He don't have. Yes, he still have it. No, he don't have. He don't have the slipstream now. Dixon can't, absolutely can't watch it. And Richie, if he wants to win, Richie needs to overtake Derek, and it will be really hard. Lap number 14. And he don't have the slipstream. He doesn't have the slipstream anymore, so it will be really hard for him to chase Derek second away. Now it will be Derek with the lead. I said it before. I said it before, so it will not count. I said it before, and you heard it. And now it's really interesting. Will Richie let by Senseiakos and try to chase Derek? Like, technically, would it be smarter for Richie to let Senseiakos by, try to take his toe and chase Derek? But it can not work. So, really interesting to see what strategy will use IGTSH with 11 minutes remaining. Mario 6/10 away from Senseiakos, so now he's back on the slipstream. This race is turning for KKR right now. Yeah, I'll try it. Senseiakos 6/10 away from Richie, but 1.2 seconds of gap between Derek and Richie. You really need to take back the slipstream of Derek. Yes. Oops. And behind that, we didn't quite take news from outside the top 5. But for now, Hydrotype is back. He is still on P6 and try to maintain Kende behind him. Kende just did his fastest lap on lap 14. Sorry. Adam tried to also get back at battle for P6. Pachi, unfortunately, with another penalty for him. Aya with P10 for now. Pit alone on this track. Balis P11 right now, with a huge gap between him and Santer Bertrand for P12. Still running on for Santer and Gagne will try and down inside of La Source. It will not be enough. Santer is still ahead, and unfortunately that means that Big Dave made a mistake on lap maybe lap 11, maybe lap 10. One of these two laps, but he made a mistake, unfortunately, and all this hard work from being up to P10, running, and now he's P14. We'll try to come back on battle for 12 between Santor and Gagne, but we need to check the the check in front. So Derek 1.1, little mistake, you saw it. And for now Richie is still ahead of Sensei Yakos, so he wants to stay ahead. He just did his best lap on his personal best on last lap, 206.489, but it's still not enough to chase Derek. Also with his fast lap on last lap, on the 14th lap, 206.2. And behind we have a battle. It's Adam, Hydrotype, and Kende that actually are fighting. Adam on the outside of Hydrotype on the bus stop chicane. At Blanchimont there was a first try, I think it was from Kende, but he missed. A big battle at the start of lap 16. 7 minutes remaining. Can Richie does it? Can IGTSH pass KKR drivers? I don't know if they are able. They technically able, but KKR's drivers are also really fast. So it's a great racing right now. And Adam will try on the outside of the comb to overtake Hydrotype, and he will does it. He will does it now. Adam in P6 ahead of Hydrotype. Now it's time for Kende to try and chase Hydrotype, try to take 7th place and hope to win this team versus team battle. Technically a battle for East Europe. Damn it! It's just because of you, Spook. Because now I want to say does every time, because I know you're listening. And it's true. Oh, Sensei Yakos! Big save right there from the IGTSH driver. What a scary moment. What a scary moment. Just before the end of second sector. 2 save. Oh, second save. We clearly have a festival tonight. It can't stop, like Sensei Yakos. We had Hydrotype with a save just a few laps ago, and on Interlagos we had Aya with a save, so it will never stop. Like, the saves are amazing tonight. And now on lap 17, Richie is still 1.1 behind Derek. 5 minutes remaining. Soon 5 minutes remaining. And now the question: will we have a lap 20? No, it can't be. No, it will be 19 lap. So now 3 laps remaining. 3 laps remaining on this race. And Richie is pushing and try to get back at Derek, but he can't right now. It's really hard. Remember, if Richie move ahead of Derek, it will be a tie between both drivers. If Derek stay ahead, Derek will win the battle. And if Richie pass Derek and take the fastest lap, Richie will win. But it will clearly be between Derek and Richie. Mario. If we have like a big incident, we maybe can have Sensei Yakos or Mario, but it will be like really hard for them to achieve it. So it normally should be either Derek or Richie, but it's nice because it's either KKR or IGTSH. Can't know right now. And it will be only 2 laps remaining. 2 laps remaining. for a few seconds we can't have lap 20. And 1.7. Richie has less fuel than Derek, so it will be another thing that will compromise his chances. It's harder and harder every lap for Richie, and I think Derek, with no mistakes, can make it to the end. In this battle for P7, Adam is now flying away from Hydrotype, and Hydrotype trying to make Kende still. Oh, it will be impossible. Kende will try on the straight after Radion. On the outside of Lecombe, I think Kende will go up into P7. And yes, confirmed, Kende ahead of Hydrotype, now in 7th position. Patchin P9 still with the penalty, so he probably gets a little bit won by his teammates. He's still trying to get rid of it. Aya in P10, a long way ahead of Balis and Gagné. And Gagné overtook Santer. I don't know if it's recent or not, but Gagné is ahead of Santer right now. In P12, another battle won by KKR. It will be hard for IGTSH drivers to reverse the actual standings and take back the win. It will be for KKR for now, but it will be one last lap. One last lap on this event. For this event, team versus team battle between KKR and IGTSH, powered by ALL4SIM. Last lap. Derek will open it ahead of Richie, 1.5 behind. And Mario just overtook Senseiakos. Mario is ahead of Senseiakos. I don't think it's really old. I think it was at the bus stop chicane. Mario overtook Senseiakos, and now at the end of Radion, Senseiakos will have slipstream on Mario. It will be on the outside once again of Lecombe. But it will be really hard for Senseiakos because they are clearly next to each other. And he can do it. Still little contact on the outside, Mario, to stay ahead on the outside of the last turn of Lecombe. They are still battling next to each other. Incredible racing, but it will be Mario that will stay in P3 ahead of Senseiakos. He will have a last chance at the bus stop chicane, the last corner of this track of Spa-Francorchamps. Unfortunately for Richie, it seems over against Derek, with a clean last sector from the Czech drivers. And now getting back on, we will stay with Derek because obviously it will be our winner if it don't make any mistake. And now just Blanchimont and bus stop chicane left. You can see it in French, but last lap of this race. It will be last lap. And Derek, last braking zone. He has been just ahead of everyone tonight. And Derek will win the ALL4SIM team versus team battle. And Derek will win Spa-Francorchamps, Richie in second, and Mario in third. Once again, the same podium than Interlagos, Senseiakos in fourth position, Jack Daniels with a brilliant P5, Adam with a sixth position. Hydrotype 7s, Kende 8th, Pachi in 9th, Aya will complete top 10, Balis will end in P11. He was really alone on those last lap, but he will finish on P11 and behind big changes because Big Dave overtook both Gagne and Santer he will be finishing in P12 and Santer still in P13 because he also overtook Gagne, Big Dave 12, Santer 13th and Gagne on last place. But Derek will win the second race of the night, and Derek win the team versus team battle event for between KKR and IGTSH powered by ALL4SIM. Really great racing from all of the drivers tonight, but impressive. Derek has been impressive during all this event and will win a Thrustmaster TLCM pedal set. Well deserved one after a great win. So the set will stay in Czech Republic. Thank you, Flesh. Thank you a lot. It was really hard. It was really hard, but it was my first one in. Thank you, Dixon. It was my first one in English. I really don't know if there will be a second one, but it was a challenge that Richie wanted me to accomplish, and there you go, Richie. I've done it. I've done it, Richie. Hope you like it because you obviously you were racing, but I'll maybe like I don't know. Yeah, Richie. I don't know if you want to do something or not. Maybe I think like yeah, okay, I'll do it. I will not share it right now. I'll share it after, but I took it. Thanks, David. Thanks a lot. It was a pleasure. It was a great one. I think Derek will be going with that one commentator in the Czech stream, and I think I'll speak with Richie. So I don't know. Maybe the Czech commentator would want to have both of them. Like. Stream, it will be easier for me to have only French. Okay, I'm sorry. It's a bit long to make the party works, but yeah, nice. Okay. Came back to okay already. That was quick. I didn't expect that to happen, but okay, that's clear. At least that's clear. Okay, I will go in my garage, my atelier, like we said in French.
Hey,
we said garage too. Hey Richie, how are you, mate?
I'm good. Thank you for coming. First
yeah, no
of all,
problem.
Thank you so much. How was it? How did you find it?
Yeah, it was hard. It was so hardcore. Like it was a really hard one
for you, though.
To be focused that long in English. It was really hard.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much anyway. And I haven't seen what sort of stream it was, but I will watch it back because it was a really good pair of races. So.
Yeah, for one, you'll be able to understand everything. I hope so. I hope so.
Yeah.
I think that Derek will go with the Czech commentator to have the interview. So, like that, he'll have first, I have second, and he'll have first KKR on the channel, on the Czech channel. So I'll have first.
Yeah.
Game driver on the IGTSH channel. Sorry.
Yeah.
So it will be a short, maybe a short one. With you, it's never short, but at least I don't have a lot of time because I'm still hungry, like you can see. So thank you, Ian. Thank you a lot. It was my first one, so thank you a lot.
And once again,
So
thank you so much for being up for it as well. You know, I did say it once, but I would say it again. You know, thank you so much. I was really, you know, because you said you really enjoy speaking English and you want to try it, so it was a really good experiment for you, I think, and I really hope it was a good opportunity as well. So, you know,
Yeah.
thank you again for doing it.
no, absolutely no problem. Like you challenged me, so I wanted to take the challenge, so I took it.
Yeah.
There will be a lot of mistakes. Like you will be
It's fine.
just
It's fine, man.
that will like how can I call it? I'll call it French mistakes. You'll see.
Yeah, it's fine.
Like
You know, two different
some
languages.
do that yeah. So sorry for that in advance. Well, let's try to have a real interview now. So this time no French translation, so it will be easier and quicker. Okay?
Yeah, let's do it. Sorry, I'm just so tired.
Yeah,
let's
me
do
too.
it.
I understand. Post Christmas, wow.
Yeah.
So firstly, we need to talk about one Group 3 cars, Interlagos, so common combo, I'll say. You choose, before speaking about qualification, you choose the Lexus RCF, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
It was
2017 one.
Yeah, it was one of the two most common choices between both teams on track. But you prefer Lexus over Aston. Why this choice? Explain us.
While we were testing, I actually tested a lot of cars coming into this. We pretty much tested all the cars that we saw today racing as well as different ones. You know, pretty much 80% of the cars we tested. And I figured out that the Lexus is one of the cars that doesn't actually, I don't know, it's fast without having to overdrive it too much. I realized that on Interlagos, to actually have good times, you really have to kind of force some of the cars around the track. You have to use, I don't know, the NSX can only do a good time if you try and hold the throttle in a way that it spins the rear end, you know, in the corners and everything. It's the same with Viper. You have to use the brakes
to
turn the car as well, and I just figured out that it's not very consistent.
And I was pretty shocked technically to see no NSX and a Viper. So like for me it was more logic to have the reverse situation, but I was really shocked to have no NSX on track and a Viper.
Yeah, the Viper, once again, you know, it's a really good car, but it takes, you know, I think it's a little bit annoying to drive, in my opinion. It doesn't really feel good to drive it, and if it doesn't feel good, I didn't really get excited about driving it too much. So we found the Supra and we found the Lexus to be pretty similar.
Yeah.
It was the Aston was also pretty good, but the issue with the Aston was that it really didn't want to turn in some corners. And the middle sector, it was actually losing 3 or 4 attempts to the Lexus. No, maybe it's because of me, because I don't know how to drive the car, but yeah, it was about 3 or 4 attempts deficit in the middle sector, and it was only really faster on the straights. So I realized, you know, going into this race that I'm going to struggle on the straights with the Lexus, but I felt really confident in the middle sector with it, so that's why it was Lexus, and also it was one of the most you know, comfortable lap times. The car isn't too hard to drive. It's a bit hard to accelerate with, but it's nice, steady. You can rev it out. You know, you don't need to shift early and stuff. So it was a really good car to drive.
So it was a logic choice for you.
Yeah, it was just. I felt like it was a quick enough car and it was a safe choice.
Okay. Before, like once again, another question before talking about quality and racing. Were you a little bit shocked to see your rival? Obviously, because like you could expect a race between you and Derek, and I guess it happened both times. So you were pretty happy with the intensity of the battle, as we'll talk just after. But were you a little bit worried of that choice of RCZ from Derek, because he was the only one with his car?
To be honest, I don't even think I ever drove the Group 3 RCZ in this game. So I didn't really even think about using it. But I realized that you know, I only saw. I'm sure, you know, no one picks a car that isn't good enough. I'm sure everyone put a lot of time into testing on these tracks, you know, seeing what car is best. The Lexus ended up being a really popular choice, but everyone thought it was going to be the Aston going. You know, the Aston will be the quickest. But it was actually, yeah, an unusual choice with the RCZ. I didn't expect it, and in the race I actually realized where it's really strong. Maybe that's why Derek picked it. The RCZ was actually a bit, it was about the same on the straights as the Lexus. It was about the same in the first half of the second sector as well. But the last 3 corners, it just had really good pace. The RCZ, I think, just the traction and everything that you could get with it. He built a big enough gap for me to pretty much not be able to attack in the first corner. And that was probably why it was pretty safe for him to actually carry on racing. Any sort of attempt I had was in the first corner if I got close enough, or if he made a, you know, not that good of a second sector. But yeah, I couldn't really close up to him, so it was a really wise choice, I think.
Yeah.
From him.
And like said Baz, it was his choice in manufacturer, so like it was maybe the car that is now since a long time. We see a lot of drivers on FIA that have an affection for one specific Group 3 cars, like Spider with the Huracan, for example.
So Derek actually drives the RCZ for a manufacturer?
Yeah, apparently. Like at least
okay.
Baz told me that it's Peugeot, but I don't know which Peugeot Group 3 he chose. But technically, if he says that, I think he took the RCZ better than the VGT.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say much. You know, if he knows the car so well, then it's, you know, I can't really do much about it. You know, we usually don't really stick to one car. That's why I enjoy racing with my team as well. If we change up the kind of car we're driving, we're always pretty good with it. But obviously, if you focus on one car for a long time, then obviously you will be really good with it, and you will choose that. So, yeah, I didn't really feel a difference in pace though. I feel like we were at the same pace in both races actually. I did get tired a bit near the second half of the second race, but we'll talk about that later. But yeah, I feel like Interlagos was a really good showcase of pace as well. Both of us had the same speed, and he came out on top because he was defending well. And yeah, I didn't really have a choice because of the car being so quick in the second sector.
Just to finally talk about the race, at least for me, you were only starting on second row on the first race. Was it a little bit disappointing for you to only be fourth? That was?
Yeah. We actually did a lot of well, I guess you can call it a choreography, you know, before the race to see how we can manage to get the qualification done. But for some reason, I don't really know why. I wasn't really confident on the first tracks qualifying, so I tried to do some more laps alone, and I feel like I made the mistake there because I didn't really have the opportunity to get a tow from my teammates. And so my best lap was actually I think I did that on my own.
Yeah.
I think the lap that I ended up doing, I didn't even have slipstream, and although we practiced for it to have the slipstream in the qualifying, it just didn't work out that way. So unfortunately, I did my slipstream. No, I did my qualifying on pure pace, which was a bit disappointing. But you know, it happens. So, and we got second place, so it wasn't really that big of an issue in the end. I was able to fight for the lead.
Okay. And like we said, we already saw an insane first race and big battle between Derek and yourself. It seems to be impossible to pass him.
No, I wouldn't say that. It's the first race. I tried around the outside multiple times. At the first few times, obviously, I didn't really want to make. I definitely didn't want to risk anything stupid at the beginning of the race. So so I've kind of focused. I kind of wanted to overtake him, but not overtake him. I kind of wanted to attack him.
Yeah.
but at the same time he was actually doing really good pace. So at first I was just sort of weighing myself, you know, see how quick I am compared to him. And when I realized that I was actually able to make, you know, moves, try overtakes, then I realized that I'm gonna start maybe attacking when we had a big enough gap to Mario, because the guys behind started fighting. So at the beginning I tried, you know, going side by side. He always defended the inside. On this track, if you usually defend the inside, it's really hard to pass. No matter where, unless you make something, you know, do something really dirty or silly. And I definitely didn't want to do anything that's too much in this race. So yeah, I tried a few times around the outside at the beginning. It was pretty sportsmanlike at the beginning, and then when it got towards the end of the race, I was, you know, there was a bit of squeezing going on and everything.
Yeah.
So I actually fell back to about 6 or 7 temps. I was just about inside the slipstream, like twice in the race, and I needed about 2 or 3 laps to just catch back up, because I tried an overtake and I, you know, I don't know, I wouldn't say I got pushed wide, but obviously he took his space on the track, and unfortunately I kind of, you know, came off the curb and slid off, and that was a big enough loss, like 2 or 3 temps for me to try and you know, I have to do my best so I can attack again.
Thank you, Bav. Thank you to that you come to the stream. It was a pleasure to have you there, and yeah, like you said, it was a really good battle and good races that both team delivers. So yeah, it was really great, and thank you to have been there. So good night to you. To be back now on second race, Spa-Francorchamps, and this time it was pretty even closer on qualifications, because it was a mono-model race. Were you maybe a little more comfortable? Not the good word, but were you more able to be battling on the front, maybe in the qualification?
So with the, do you mean
second qualification?
So do you mean like the way I approached the race after the quali, or how did I perform in the quali?
No, yeah, performance in the quali, because you were really close to pole position.
I was really happy with that. The fact that Mario got a better time, he deserves it. That's what I was discussing with Sensei Akosh as well before the race. We said that if anyone beats, we did a 0.3, you know, and we said if anyone beats this time, then they fully deserve it, because it's that's the best time we managed to do, and we actually got it in the race, and Mario still got me. So that's absolutely deserved, but I'm really happy with that time and that qualifying. I don't think I could have done much better. I mean, that was my PB that we've actually done throughout any of the practice. So yeah, I'm happy. I was really happy with the quali, and it was in a really good pace as well, because obviously we could fight for the lead immediately again. So
it was also pretty interesting to see that both of you, Derek and you, have had a sort of right wing in quali and at the start of both races, with Derek at Mario and you at Sensei Yakos. It was pretty fast, and to be second and third both ahead of Derek was technically a really good thing.
Yeah, I did say to you know, Akosh that it would be really good if we could keep him behind, but unfortunately he managed to get through just in the first corner. I'm not sure what happened there. I will check. I didn't expect it, to be honest. I saw that I was on the inside. Akosh was on the inside as well, so I'm not sure how he managed to squeeze in. But I'll have a look at that. It doesn't really matter. So yeah, he was third immediately, and then obviously if we get through Mario, I knew sort of. I reckon Mario knew as well, based on the practicing, you know, that it's probably Derek who needs to go in front. So you know, when you have two teammates with the same sort of speed, you know, it's the same happened on Interlagos. Akosh let me go as well, because you know I was a bit more confident with the pace there. I assumed it was going to be the same thing, so maybe Mario lets Derek go. So he gave me a bit of a fight, and then obviously Derek came through Mario, but then I actually managed to keep in first place. So yeah, that's about the qualification.
And for the race, you had a pretty clean start with you overtaking Mario on lap 3. I remember it was lap 3, I think. So it was a really great start, and then you've been undercut by both KKR drivers with Sensiakos. Were you both expecting Mario and Derek to undercut you, or was it a big surprise and that's why you didn't pit on lap 9?
When we saw that they were pitting, we knew that it was going to be the undercut, but I could have easily come back in front of Derek. I made my one and only mistake on the race, on that lap, that I really had to push, and that's why I lost the race. That's why I'm really kind of annoyed. Because but based on the calculations, first race I had the fastest lap, second race Akos had the fastest lap, so if I actually won this second race, I would have won the whole thing by 1 point. And it's a shame because I saw him pit, and that was really annoying because we actually wanted to pit the same lap. When we were doing the practice before the race, we actually planned to pit that same lap that they were pitting. The only reason why we didn't do that is because we didn't have any sort of feedback how far the guys behind are, because we wanted to make sure it's not really quick to pit if you get held up, especially by the KKR drivers, because they were mostly from 4th to 8th, I think, mostly KKR drivers. So we didn't know if we had the gap, if we come back out, we have to come out in front of them, otherwise we get held up so much. And we just didn't know. We didn't have the information. We knew how long the pits takes to actually change the tire, but we didn't know how big the gap was. And obviously they did. They did it. They came out, and the undercut was happening. So I tried to push out my out lap, and I just about went wide into turn. I don't know which turn it is. At the end of the straight, after Eau Rouge, the straight, and then the right left, and then the right on the outside. I went a bit too wide, got some dirty tires, and then I lost easily a second. Easily.
Okay.
So, yeah, I lost about a second there, sliding wide, and that's exactly how much I would have needed to stay in front of him without him being in the tow.
And after a huge battle between the two of you, so it was pretty intense. I technically think it was maybe not that edgy, I'll say. But how do you think after? What are your thoughts after this battle? Still.
I feel I'm proud. I'm proud. I know that Derek. I think he's a World Tour driver as well. He's been to a World Tour. I think.
I think. I don't remember if he did it once or not, because I think Derek, it was Derek is Derek 3. I don't remember what was his last PSN ID, but he's here since the beginning, and I think World Tour starts just after he decided to take a break. And he never got his chance to go on a World Tour event. So it was pretty unfortunate for him, And after there were too many good drivers.
Yeah, I know he's quick. You can see him. You can see him always, at the top. I don't know if he. The thing is, I don't really follow FIA because I don't really do it myself.
Yeah.
But I know he's very fast. And I don't know. It's definitely not a shame to lose from him, but it's more of it's a bit annoying that it was literally 50-50 both races. I think it was. Well, the second race I was lucky, although I didn't start pole. But on the first race, if I had maybe the tow and I qualified first, I feel like I would have been the one defending maybe. So these little things, I feel like it was very, very 50-50, and such tiny margins, and one really, really small mistake, I think is what favored him today, and obviously that's just the years of experience, and obviously he's been playing for a long time. I only started the beginning of this year, so I definitely don't feel ashamed, to lose against someone like this, but I'm really proud to know that I'm holding his pace, because I was fully 100% on his pace today. So I'm looking forward to maybe a rematch in the future or some more races together. Also, one more thing, sorry to interrupt, but I know he also likes these GR2 cars a lot as well.
Okay. I didn't know.
I actually found the Keys 25's stream from October, and they were actually holding like one of the best times on QUALY as well, and they were doing the daily races all the time. It was pretty much the same settings, but it was on medium instead of hard. So you know, he had some good practice and track knowledge with this, whereas I really rarely drive this GR2 car. I mean, I have 500 kilometers in it, so yeah.
Okay, pretty interesting. I think that's pretty it. Like, wanted to stop at 45, and because we both talk a lot, it's already 52.
Sorry, man.
But yeah, I think it's all. I think we discussed about everything we needed to from this event. Was it your first team versus team battle event or not?
No, we went against GTIlluzion before, the Croatian team. We went
Polish team? Okay. Don't know them, unfortunately.
Croatians.
Croatian,
yeah,
okay.
So we had that. Yeah, that was also challenging, but this was very difficult. So,
yeah, this one was even more because just direct. I just need to say that. But it's pretty interesting to see that because in France we have a lot of events and a lot of team, like pretty much 30 or even 40 if we count Belgian team that speak French. So it's like we have a really lot of teams, so we don't really need to ask for other country, you know. And also because a lot of French can't speak English, but that's another thing. That's another thing. And it's pretty great, I think, to have like a Hungarian, Croatian, East Europe team that are maybe a lot less represented in FIA and events. That can fight between them because just they want to race, you know, and like that everyone can race. So it's really good to. I think it's pretty awesome to make those type of events. So I wanted to say that to both Tix and you. I don't know who. I think it was both of you that organized this event.
So I think it was actually KKR that found us to race together, because I think KKR is actually a newly formed team, if I'm correct. So yeah, they're still establishing. Yeah,
it's like been a few months because I remember seeing KKR Hydrotype since a few months back on the standings, like on daily races, etc. But it's pretty new compared to IGTSH, for example.
Yeah, I also know that Mario actually competes, I think, usually in top split as well. Or
I don't know what was his last PSN ID, if you know it.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I literally only know about Derek because I saw his names on leaderboards a lot, and I knew he was really fast. And I actually went against him once on a daily race. It was on Mount Panorama, so it was literally 4 laps of just following each other.
Yeah.
So it wasn't really a race, but I knew he was fast. So yeah.
Okay, very interesting. So yeah, it was just to say that because there is a lot less drivers from East Europe than France and England and Spain. Etc. So yeah, it was pretty great to see something like that. And I think I don't know if Dixon wants me to tease it, but I think there will be soon on IGTSH channel a new team versus team event coming up on January 2021. I can't say it right now, but I know it. I will probably not be here because French stream will get back, obviously. And because it's already hard one stream in English, so let's take back some emotion, etc. take a big nap of English for a few days, and we'll see
I'm sure you did an amazing job, bro. I would definitely be rewatching the stream now. I just need to take a shower because I well need it, and then after that I will be watching it back. You know, I don't even need to think. I don't even need to watch it to know that you did an amazing job, man. Because
it was really hard, and I did a lot of French mistakes in English. But it was it's like you see that you heard that I did a lot of like il do or they does. Like
yeah, but I mean, my friend, I only know like 4 words in French, so considering that, you did amazing, you know. So, I mean, yeah, I speak English, but only because I live here. You know, I have to speak the language. But you know, if you lived in England, you'd be, you know, perfect as well. But for a French person, you did really, really good. So, and I know that not a lot of French people actually speak English. So the fact that you speak it to this level, it's incredible. And I said, you know, the fact that you are always really entertaining. I find you are really, really entertaining in the French streams. I don't understand anything you're saying, but it's still so hype. You know, it's like I think I had the back on the M3 Cup when it was Dragon Trail, and I went pole position, and then you swapped over to Survey, and you saw him crashed, and the commentary on that was so hype. I didn't even need to understand to see that it's such a good piece of work. So it doesn't matter what language it's in. No, it was on Dragon Trail.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just saying I don't need, you know, it might be a different language, but your emotion and professionalism is still the same, you know. So it doesn't matter.
Thank you.
So
I heard in the chat that also that one commentator from Czech Republic was also really good. Apparently.
Yeah. He sounded really professional with the lobby hosting as well and everything. He likes his job, what he's doing as well. So that's always good to see with you and with him as well, that you have a passion for this as well, you know.
And yeah, it was great. It was great. And thank you for everything, Richie. And see you in 2021, maybe on a French event. I'll try to send you a message when I'll get a good event in France that can really interest you.
I would love to lose against Devil Soul. So if you have a chance, then I would love to take it.
Lose against who?
Devil Soul.
Ah.
So you know, if you have any event where I can lose against him, then invite me. You know, I would love to lose. You know.
He's not racing a lot on this time. He's taking a big break, but he's a little bit. How can we say it politely? I prefer not saying a word because I don't know the polite word in English. But yeah, it's so it's so frustrating to see him race. Like he's complaining, he's saying he's absolutely shocking, and then he won the race.
But it's okay, I don't need to hear him, I just need to race him.
It's so frustrating. But yeah, I'll let you know. So thank you, Richie. Thank you also, obviously, Dixon. So thank you both for the not the invite, but the challenge, because it was more a challenge than an invite. Thank you to all of you that watched the stream tonight. Maybe some of you will now be back on my French and own channel, but I know it's hard for you. But like I wasn't here to gain subs or whatever. I was just here to take the challenge that Richie gave me and try to learn and train my English. It was just there. So like it was just fun, and the races were insane. So it was clearly fun. So thank you to everyone, drivers, organizers, and viewers tonight. And see you soon. See you soon. Maybe on this channel, maybe on my channel, maybe on another channel where I can stream.
Your YouTube channel as well.
What? Sorry, I didn't.
So GTIlluzion, your
yep,
YouTube channel.
Exactly.
Just for the viewers as well.
Yeah. I already did it when there were a lot of people on the chat, but it was great. So thank you, everyone. See you in 2021 at least. And yeah, thanks for everyone. Thank you, and
Thank you
See
to
you.
the viewers, köszönjük szépen a nézettséget, hogyha még valaki itt van magyarul, nagyon szépen köszönjük, hogy követtétek, és a kommentálást, és mindenféle befektetett energiátokat is. Remélem, hogy élveztétek, és sziasztok!
And now in French, merci à vous tous d'avoir regardé, c'était super cool, et à très vite sur la chaîne que vous voulez. A plus, bye bye everyone.